This is a complete step-by-step guide on how to trade Solana meme coins. So the two things you need to trade Solana meme coins is Axiom Pro, which is your trading platform for charting and looking at tokens. The days of using Dex Screener and Raydium are gone. If you want to make money in the market, you need to have an edge in the market. So you need to use Axiom Pro, and I'll highlight why you need to use Axiom Pro in a little bit. And then you want to use Sniper, which will be your trading bot. So the thing with Sniper is it charges 0.9% fees on each transaction, which is 10% cheaper than any other platform. And on top of that, if you use my referral code in the description, you get a 5% permanent discount, bringing down the platform fees to 0.845% per transaction, which is the lowest on the market. And it's also the fastest bot on the market because it offers nearly node 1 transaction speeds, and also removes the priority fee, which other platforms they charge a priority fee, but with Sniperoo it's free. So once you have these two tools, both tools will be in the link in the description. You're going to open up your Axiom Pro, you're going to turn on your Sniperoo, click this little thing here, and you're going to want to click here, and you want to click this. This will bring up your Sniperoo. So once you have this set up, this is your Axiom Pro. So this is where you scan your tokens. It looks familiar to Bullets and Photon, except it does things 10 times better. So straight from the bat, we can see we have a few things that we can look at. So let's discuss these 5 things at the bottom. So this is your top 10 holders. This is if dev is holding or dev has sold. This is the amount of snipers. This is the amount of insiders holding, and this is the amount of bundlers. So these are very important because we want to buy tokens that have a low bundle holding percentage, minimal insiders, and minimal snipers. So straight off the bat, we can actually check all these, and you can see that most of these are red, so you can skip them straight away. And you can just look for ones like this that are green, but this is 40% of top 10 holders. So let's take any of these for example, and I'll walk you through how we analyze the token. So let's do this one for, no, this will be a scam. Let's try this one, Trump Dog. So when we open the chart, your candlesticks will be green and blue. I have mine as blue and white. You can customize yourself. You can right click settings and go to symbol and change your colors here if you like. So once we open this, this is a scam straight away. And how do I know this? Because if you look at this, we are trading pump fund tokens. So pump funds launch at about 6k market cap. This token in particular launched at around 27k market cap. So that means that this was bundled. So as you can see here, it launched to 8k, dumped, and then there's a big long wick. This whole candle is what caused the buying pressure. Now, on a normal chart, which I'll show later, you'll see that this is a scam. Another way you can confirm this is a scam is if we look here, there's 10% of snipers holding and 43% is bundled. Now, if you don't want to look here, you can actually scroll this up here and you go to holders, and we have bubble maps here as well. So if we look at the holders here, we can see top 4 holders are normal, and then see this little icon here. This is called a bundler. So if you see a lot of these icons, that means even though it says here that the dev bought and the dev sold, he actually bought with other wallets, which there's a bot to do that. You can buy with other multiple wallets, and it looks like the dev has sold, but he's actually holding here, look, 1%, 1%, 1%. He's actually holding more than 30% of the supply here, but it's hidden. To an untrained eye, this will look like the dev sold and this is a legit token. But as you can see, we can clearly tell that this is a scam. So we're going to go into Pulse. We're going to look at a different one just to see if I can show you what a normal chart looks like. Now this is what a healthy chart looks like, because when you're trading meme coins, for instance, you want to have buys, sells. I'll zoom in here for you. So people buying, people selling for profit, buying, selling, and we're going to see this constantly. So if you look here, people bought, then they sold, and they bought, because if you're trading a meme coin, you need to take profits. People will always take profits. It's never going to be like constantly buying up. And if you do see constantly buying up, it's a scam, because everyone's going to take profits. Some people take at 2x, 5x, 10x. Some people scalp for 30 and 40%. So you want to look for a healthy chart like this. Another thing we can look at is here. This is the trades window. As you can see, there's a lot of buys and a lot of sells. And you can even see here that there's 97 buys and 53 sells. If you see something that has like 50 buys and only 2 sells, that is an indication of a scam as well. So you avoid that. Next thing we want to look at as well when we're trading meme coins is the volume. As you can see, we have 15k volume here. Now, the more volume, the more motion the coin has, because there's more people trading it. It's more hyped. So that's another thing we want to look at. So if we just go into Pulse and we can look at final stretch or new pairs. They're the two things I trade. Now, if you've never traded pump fund, new pairs is basically every single coin that's launched on Solana right now that is under pump fund. So pump fund is a launch pad where people can launch their tokens. So if we just look here at, these are the filters, you can see here that we're only looking for pump fund. So we're not looking at raydium. So on raydium, you can launch a token and you have to add your own liquidity, but then you have to worry about mint being revoked if the supply is burned. With pump fund, both of those checks are completed already, because once they launch a pump fund, the liquidity is burned and they have mint authority disabled once you launch a pump fund. So that's where we trade pump fund coins, and that's where most of the meme coins are launched. So if you check these filters here, so if you can click one of these here, any of these here, and you can actually change it for all trade them. I have everything set to pump here. I have no other filters, but you can filter if you like yourself. If you want like top 10%, let's say max is 20%. If you want to filter by that, that's a good filter. If you want dev is holding maximum 5%, you could do that as well. If you want 0% snipers, you can just put max 0. Insiders, you can put max 0. There's a lot of ways to filter here. And the cool thing about Axiom that no other platform does at the moment is you can actually filter by keywords. So let's say we're looking for, right here, Bitcoin. So let's say we only trade coins that have Bitcoin in the name. You click apply all, and these are all the coins that have Bitcoin, and it'll only show you coins that have Bitcoin. So if you have a specific coin or specific name that you want to trade, you could also use this way with the keywords and filter that out. But for this instance, we're not going to do that. So before we start trading, let's go over Sniper. So as you can see, we have one SOL on the balance. This is your transaction settings. So if you click this, I only have one wallet, so one wallet is selected. If you have 1, 2, 3, or 4 wallets, you can select them here. My buy settings for this is 25%. Sorry, my slippage is 25%. I find this to be happy medium, and my sell slippage is 35%. Now, my buy slippage, I'd never change, I'd keep it the same. But the sell slippage, I would leave it at 35 in low volume coins. But if there's a lot of volume in the coins, you might want to put it to 100% if you want to guarantee that you'll exit your position. Because if you have 35% slippage, for instance, it might fail your transaction if the price moves more than 35% in either direction. My jitter tip is 0.0015, and if you check here, mine is just above the normal speed, which is 75% to 80% transaction speed success. So this is another good thing I like about Sniper, because it shows the latest jitter tip data. So if you're a whale and you're trading like 10 Solana, you can put 0.02 Solana and you have a 99% chance to succeed in your transaction. But for most traders, slow or normal is good, and if you want to be on the high end, you can use fast. So that's the settings for this. We can click save, we can dismiss this, and this is how we trade. So let's say if we want to find a coin, so if we're just scanning for something random here, let's just say we look for Veldron. We click it open. So this is a new coin. As you can see, there's only one candle at the moment. So if you want to buy into this coin, all you have to do is just copy the CA here, paste it in here, and it automatically filters like nearly instantly. So you have the name, the market cap. If you want to do further analysis, you can click on Bird Eye, TrenchBot, Dex Screener, GMGN. So if we just click on this, this will bring up the Dex Screener chart for this token. But as you can see, there's no Dex Screener because it's a brand new launch token. So it's not even on Dex Screener at the moment. So, but if you used a more season token that's been out for like a month or two, that will bring you to the Dex Screener. You can also see on Dex Screener, actually, they have included buy buttons, so quick buy. And they also have the same for Twitter, Discord, and Telegram. So anywhere that there's a contact address, you can just click the buy button and it'll instantly buy without having to paste it in here. So if, let's say if we wanted to buy 0.1 of this, we just click 0.1 and it's buying already. As you can see, we instantly filled, bought successfully. Now, if we want to sell this token, positions here. So if you want to sell, we'll go to positions here at the bottom right, and we can see we're down 1.32%. And if we want to sell, we just click sell here and it'll sell the position. And you can select which you want to sell, 100%, 25%, 50, or 70. So we're going to sell 100% of the tokens. We click sell. And now as you can see, manual sell, successfully sold 100% for 0.09 SOL. So we did lose a little bit of SOL here because this was just for demonstration. But as you can see, the bot is very fast, and it's way faster than if you're going to trade with Raydium or Meteor or Orca. So you want to have a trading bot, especially in a volatile market like this. So if we find a token that has a lot of volume, I will show you what I mean by having a lot of volume on the token. So we're going to go into one of these tokens that has 16 minutes. These are all, as you can see, green, 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 but this is red. So we're going to click on this and we're going to see now. So when we're trading, we never want to buy at the top. We never want to top blast. We want to wait for a dip and then we can get our entry in. So we're going to do this now. So we're going to wait for the price to go down. Or if the price does not go down, it'll go up and it'll bond into raydium. So that's the way pump fund works. So once it reaches a certain market cap, it will bond into raydium and then it'll be listed on deck screener. So that's why I said this is called a launch pad. So let's just say we think this is the bottom here. We can buy in here. We can just copy this like this, go into trade window, paste in the contract address, and we have it here, Trenchtown. So now we wait for another dip because the price has gone up. We can see that this is a healthy chart. It's been going up and down, making higher highs. We can see here that there's no insiders, no snipers, no bundlers, just the top 10% is a bit heavy, but that's perfectly normal. So now we wait for a little dip and we'll buy in. We can buy amount for 0.25. We'll just wait for a good dip here and then we're going to buy in here. I think this is the bottom, so we're going to start buying here. As you can see, we're in our positions already. We bought in and we're up 2% already, 7%. We can click on sell. We can wait a little bit more for a bigger increase and we sell our tokens here for 18% profit, I think. Yes, so we bought in for 0.25 and we made 0.04 Solana, just like that. Now, as you can see, this was very fast. So if you were trading that with raydium, you'd have to enter your slippage manually and confirm the transactions with Phantom here at the top. So I definitely recommend using a sniper bot or a trading bot like this. I'll leave it in the description for Axiom and for Sniper in the description. If you have any other questions, please leave a comment in the comment section. I reply to all comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video where I'll go into more detail with Sniperoo and more detail on Axiom Pro. Thanks.